What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm bringing to you guys a video of something that I've actually done before on my stance car, but I didn't actually ever make a video on it because that was before I started making videos that I wish I would have got to make a video on it. But I decided to go ahead and buy them for the daily just because the lights on the headlights on the front of the daily started to leak on one side and starting to get really yellow. And I know I could probably fix it, take them apart and everything, but I kind of want to see how it's gonna look with these lights. Like, I know that I've already got them on. You know what? We're just gonna go ahead and show you them real quick. Okay, so here we go. I already unboxed them out of the big box and everything. These are the boxes that become inside, but it gets right into it. It is just the same black halos, the Spec D, I'm pretty sure is what they're called. So honestly, I really like the look of the clear headlights on that color of car. So this has kind of been like a toss-up for a minute if I really wanted to buy those lights for that, or if I really just wanted to fix those. So honestly, I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to keep them or not until I put them on and see how I like them. Like, I love the way they look on this car just because like the black accents and everything that goes with it, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, so I haven't had any problem with mine. I've had mine on for only about a year now, so I don't think they'll be that bad. But I have done these before, and it is pretty easy, to be completely honest. Really, it only is going to take about 30-ish minutes if you really are, if you've done this before, or if you know like how simple it is. It really is going to only take like 30 minutes to maybe an hour at most to get this all done. Well, to get actually these in. The longest part is going to be the wiring for the halos. Most of it actually plugs right up to the stock harness. So the stock amber bulb or your turn signal just goes right into there, and these plug up right to the stock harness. And then you got to wire it in the halos for the front halo and the back halo into one. And then I usually run them into a switch. I just fuse tap them right in and then use a switch to, or I just like mount it right next to the fuse panel, so I can just flick it on and off whenever I'm driving, if I want to rock them or not, or if it's even necessary. But I know that these are brighter than at least what I have in there right now. I know I could upgrade to probably like hella bright LEDs and be good, but honestly, I didn't want to go through all the work to restore those headlights. But if I don't like these, that's probably going to be the route that I go. So honestly, this shouldn't take too long. We're just going to pull the front bumper off. It's just a few 10 mils across the top, and then it'll come right out. So let's just go. Like I said, if you're lowered and stuff, well, my fender liners actually hardly stay in my car, but if you're lowered and stuff and you don't have fender liners or anything, it's going to be a lot easier for you. But if you do, you'll have to pop out the fender liners, undo them from in here. But the only places my fender liners attach on this car are right here, and they're not even attached to the bumper. And then this is actually broken off, which is dope, so that'll be easy. And then I just have the top bolts, the top 10 mils across here, and then a screw on that side. And I'm pretty sure that's all my hardware to hold this bumper on. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll figure it out. But this shouldn't take long. Just pop it off. Okay, so we got the bumper pulled off, as you guys can see. It's pretty simple. It was literally just those, or the bolt across the top, and the clips that go right there and right there on the bumper, which is super nice since it was that easy. So now we just got to undo or unplug the lights and take out the turn signals and leave the rest of the bulbs in there because we don't need them. Started raining. This sucks. Oh well. And yeah, pretty simple. Let's do that. take them off, I might as well show you this. This is the real reason why I wanted to get new headlights or restore them. As you guys can see, all the condensation that's all in this one, it's pretty bad, and the yellowing is pretty bad. You can see it's not very clear. So yeah, it was just time for either a rebuild on these or restore, or new headlights. And as you can see, like, they've been resealed before. I actually resealed them. They leaked before. They didn't leak when I first resealed them, but now they started leaking again. So yeah, it's time to go. Whatever, fuck it. So you're just gonna give your old amber bulb a turn. It's gonna come right out. Set that off to the side where it's not gonna hit anything and break. Sorry if I was just not recording that. But for these, it's pretty simple. You're just gonna unplug them, and you're gonna plug these right into the new lights that you got. You don't have to take the bulbs out or anything, which is pretty dope. So yeah, and then it's just simple 210 mils right here, and sorry if I was covering the mic, right here. Okay, and at this point, once you get the bolts, Jesus fucking pissing. Once you get the bolts out and the things unplugged, which is pretty simple, you're gonna get to this point, we're gonna be like, what the hell, why isn't it coming out? Is there another bolt? No, there's not another bolt, but there is a clip underneath the headlight. You can't really see it, maybe, I don't know. There's a clip under there that you're just gonna wanna yank really hard on, and you'll get them right out. So, as you guys can see, the headlight, you're just gonna kinda wanna grab it wherever, and just give it some like firm tugs. It's kinda gonna be scary. You feel like you're gonna break something, but you're really not. You're just gonna wanna pull. That happened. Kinda funny. The headlight popped out. As you can see, this is where the clip goes into. That popped out of place, and I just fell backwards over the headlight box that was behind me. I didn't fall over. The dirt bike caught my fall, but I did knock the phone off the tripod, but we're good, no cracks or nothing. But yeah, as you can see, this one came right out. The one that has all the water damage and stuff, you can see. Yeah, I'm pretty hyped. There's literally water dripping out of this. I just fell out of one of the bulbs. Sick. Or I think it fell out of the amber light thing, but yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and fit up the other one. Show you guys how it looks. So I know the bumper's not on, so it's not really gonna be the best comparison, and the hood's not closed, but there's before. There's, you kind of get an idea of what it's gonna look like. I'm leaving the film on, the protective film, until I put it all together. But I'm leaving this on just to keep it safe. And it's gonna look hella good, I think. I was honestly really surprised by how like this looked on it. I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. But yeah, so the amber bulb's just gonna go right back into the spot. You see it has a little remove tab, and these will plug right back into where they should. And then you'll wire these up later. So yeah, pretty easy. Okay, so we got all that plugged in. The bolts aren't in it yet because I want to have the bumper back on before I like align everything. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on to taking this light out, putting new light in, sorry, Jesus Christ. Putting the new light in, and it should look good. Should go pretty smoothly, pretty easily, just like the last one. And number 2 is out. Pretty easy. Sitting right there on the ground next to the other one. Now it just looks like we have a no front end Miata. At this point, it's just same thing as I did over there. So I'm not gonna record it. Just gonna put it in, throw the lights in, plug it all in, and then we'll see from there. Bumper back on. To try to see where the headlights line up, to see what we need to figure out. So far it's looking hella good. Haven't really adjusted anything too much. Haven't even taken the plastic off, but it looks hella good. So hopefully should look good at the end of this. Yeah. And there you go. I think it looks great. I haven't done the wiring yet, of course, for the halos, but it will be in this video, clearly, because it's probably still longer than this. One of my buddies is going to help me out with that, and I'll show you and walk you through all that when we do it. But these things look great. I like them a lot. So yeah. Okay, so we're back in the video. Buddy Jeremy showed up. You've seen him a couple times in the videos, I'm sure. And he's just helping me out with the wiring. So as you can see, we're running wire from both headlights into this, I guess this is like where the main harness goes into the ECU. This is the simplest way to get to the fuse box for a switch. Jeremy knows what he's doing. Really shouldn't take long, so actually, I don't even know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so while we are getting all these wires cut to length, we just have our simple positive wire that's going to go to our fuse box and switch. For our positives, our one white and one white and black, and then both of our negatives will just go to a ground, which will be simple enough. That'll be like that on both sides, so we're just going to connect these two with one wire into one wire so we can go to one switch inside the car. It'd be simple enough. Okay, so we got the positives wired up to each other. Negatives on this side is good to go. He's working on the negative on that side. As you can see, the positive is all done. Both the wires running back into the firewall and out underneath the dash. So as you can see, the fuse tap is in. Both wires are back here, just waiting to be, waiting for the switch just to be drilled right in here, and then it'll be good. Okay, so it's all done. All the grounds and positives are ran. Grounds and positives are ran into the firewall. We'll go ahead and shut this. So you guys can get a good view of this. Looks super good. I think we might be able to see. Probably not. Yep, the switch is in there. Fuse tap is ran up in there. It's kind of hard to see from where you guys are. There you go. As you can see, kind of the wires and shit's ran. So if we go ahead and give the car power and then flip this switch down here, they look like they are on, which is great. Yes, they are. And we'll give you a good view. Yeah. Looking hella good. Both sides are working perfectly. They look great. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know in the comments or by leaving a like or subscribing. Thank you guys so much for 200 subs. We actually just passed it. I think we're on like 202 or 203 now, which is awesome. I appreciate that so much. But other than that, this really isn't that hard of a job, and I know a lot of people actually like these headlights. Originally, when I got them and looked them up for the NB2, my red one, there wasn't many videos on it, and I haven't looked since, so I'm not sure if there is now or not. There probably is a few more, but whatever. Yeah, so it's pretty easy. You can do it by yourself pretty simply. It's not that hard, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.